No, it is not prohibited to use load centers in commercial sites instead of panelboards. However, there are certain limitations and considerations that must be adhered to. Although they both serve the purpose of distributing electricity to circuits, load centers and panelboards have some key differences. Firstly, panelboards are typically larger and more robust, with thicker metal enclosures and higher rated bus bars. Load centers are smaller and have thinner enclosures. Secondly, panelboards use bolt-on breakers, while load centers use snap-in breakers. Thirdly, load centers have a lower current capacity, typically up to 225 amps, compared to panelboards, which can exceed 1200 amps. The National Electrical Code, or NEC, does not explicitly prohibit the use of load centers in commercial buildings. However, it does have requirements for the installation of electrical equipment in these buildings. NEC Article 408.3 states that panelboards shall be used only in industrial establishments. While this article does not directly address load centers, it implies that load centers may be used in non-industrial settings such as commercial buildings. NEC Article 408.20 provides further guidance on the use of load centers. Load centers shall not be used as service equipment. This means that load centers should not be used as the main distribution point for the electrical system. The local inspector's interpretation that load centers are not permitted in commercial buildings is likely based on their belief that panelboards are more suitable for the higher current loads and more demanding environments typically found in these buildings. While it is not explicitly prohibited by the NEC, the use of load centers in commercial buildings may be limited in certain circumstances. It is always advisable to consult with a local electrical inspector to determine the specific requirements for the project. The use of a load center for the 120 volts lighting load appears to be acceptable according to the NEC. However, it may be prudent to consider using panelboards for the distribution of power to the subpanels in the individual suites to meet the local inspector's requirements.